So this is a problem that cuts across all socioeconomic classes, races, gender. It doesn't discriminate. I'm a PhD. I got my PhD in public health epidemiology from University of California, San Diego. I've worked all over the world, so I've had a pretty extensive and productive career. I became involved with opioids when I was diagnosed with cancer at 32 years old. So that was like an atomic bomb that was dropped on me. And I was in the middle of my PhD program, and it was a rare cancer that had metastasized. So the prognosis was very poor. All at once I was told that I had maybe a 25% chance to survive 5 years and a 15% chance to survive 10 years. I had to go through chemotherapy, radiation, surgery to remove half of my left lung. And that's when I was first introduced to painkillers, to oxycodone and Dilaudid. It became my coping mechanism because that whole experience was quite traumatic, because I had to live with that for every day for the entire 5 years of my surveillance period, knowing that more likely than not, I was not going to survive, and it wasn't going to be pleasant. Now, during that time, my marriage unraveled. It was a huge strain, not only on me, but of course on my wife, who was taking care of me, as a caretaker. And it really ended in the most, heartbreaking way imaginable. And that's when I at that point, I really kind of lost the will to live. And I went full blown on the opioids. So I went to several other treatment centers, including one very well regarded treatment center abroad, but I wasn't ready to stop. And the other thing, at those places, I felt more kind of like a number. It was I just didn't really feel like they were invested in my recovery like I found here at Seven Summit. I feel like what makes Seven Summit different is that you can tell that they're really invested personally in each client's recovery. And I really felt that from day one. And I haven't felt that any other treatment center that I'd been to. Because not only do they use, evidence-based approaches to treatment, but they also tailor each individual's treatment plan according to that person's needs. So for instance, I had been through significant trauma, and I was also suffering from PTSD. And so they were able to come up with a treatment plan for me that addressed that. And I was able to receive rapid resolution therapy for trauma, I had an amazing breakthrough. And before I had that treatment, that method, I suffered from derealization, depersonalization, which are symptoms of PTSD. And once I was able to do that work with my therapist at Seven Summit, I didn't have any other episodes like that. It was top notch. It was really high quality. I really enjoyed my stay. It was very comfortable. You won't regret it, and you won't find a better program anywhere in the country. I've been to several, in some very well-regarded places, but here the staff really cares about your well-being. A lot of them are in recovery themselves. They fought the battle, and they're truly invested in your success.